Yes, well, tell Smoking Nightingale I'll send her the rushes when I finish editing. What do you mean, suing me? She, well, jolly well knew that insurance wouldn't cover it. He's called the Polish Hammer for a reason. Fucking sex industry. It's been 30 years since I left school. I have a job, a suit, I own 3 goldfish, and I've just found out my wife is sleeping with a man known as the Polish Hammer. Why, oh why, do I now find you hiding in my office, Buttersworth?
Buttersworth? Yes, that's what they used to call me. You know, sometimes I can't believe it's not Buttersworth. Enough flim-flam. I have a task for you, Timothy.
Yes, should we just cut to the chase and call security now?
I don't think that there's any need for that. I think we're all already very well acquainted with our friend Raoul. Muscles the size of Belgian chocolates. Timothy, I need a favor.
A favor, Professor. A favor. When I was at school, your idea of a physics lesson was to throw me from the roof of the science lab to demonstrate the effects of gravity. Your idea of a bioethics was to throw me into the girls' dormitories, naked, and your idea of a history lesson was to shoot me in the leg with a Colt 45! Frankly, I find the idea of you asking me for a favor disturbing.
Oh, Banter! Oh, they were the golden years, weren't they? Now, I need someone to take down my memoirs. Nursey has denied me the use of a pen. Too pointy! Put down the biro! Stop stealing all the prescription medication! The same record with that woman. You know, they say the pen is mightier than the sword, and my groundbreaking research certainly did prove that. Poor Nana.
So, why come to me?
Well, you were always my favorite, Timothy. Plus, you're the only surviving member of my notorious school trip of '87.
I was ill that day, Professor.
That would be why you survived.
Yes, I was surprised you managed to get a school outing to the Gaza trip past health and safety.
My memoirs. They won't dictate themselves. Take this down, take this down. Chapter 1. The teen years. I remember it as if it were yesterday. Because, of course, it was yesterday. Waking from a deep slumber, I turned to face the terrifying bridge troll who has been there for the past 40 years. Her professional term is Nursey, I believe, but at any rate, she is the woman I occasionally attempt to play human buckaroo with. An impossible sport, as you well know, Timothy. Especially since she never wants to pay.
What the hell are you talking about, Professor Arsehole? Denise, tell Sheila we may have found a Professor Arsehole for Poshcocks too. Professor, how do you fancy being in an adult movie?
At 12, eh? Sorry. Another buckaroo-related flashback. That's human buckaroo, as you recall from part 2 of my blatherings. That's the title, by the way. Blatherings.
Yes, have you got any sort of applicable skills?
Syllabus skills, guidelines, drunken rambles, legislation, paedophile register. These are all just words. Thoughts in the wind. Now, pay attention. You were never very good at that. Unlike Jenkins Owl, what a boy. Never did find his legs then, did we? That was a Monday.
You know, applicable skills, tea making, buffalo grooming, Jabberwocky milking.
Jabberwocky! Now that you mention it, I visited, and not to name any names, but Percy Bilgewater. One of Norfolk's most rotund. Okay, what? Watch it. I do not say rotund lightly. It was as if he'd been crossed with a hungry hippo and an incredibly obese man. Grabbing the teats of the Jabberwocky, not my dear Percy. For banter!
Teats, yes! Yes. I can see it now. I see a 2-film contract. I can see it. The Hand Jabberwocky. The next best thing would be all the human buckaroo could ever want, Buttersworth. Yes? Oh, well, I'll see you Monday. Filming starts then.